Buddy here with another video for you. Um, let's get into this right away. I tell my kids, or I tell young people, younger than me, I should say, even people my age, I tell them this all the time. I don't care what you do for a living, just make sure you're needed, not just wanted. Wanted means you're pleasant. Wanted means you show up. That's good. Wanted means you might be easy to get along with. Okay? And honestly, those are great attributes. I'm not dissing those at all. But if you leave tomorrow, I'm talking about a job here, okay? If you leave tomorrow, they'll just hire someone else by, I don't know, next Friday or something. Nothing breaks. Nothing is that different. Sure, different players. Maybe this other person's a good replacement or not. But it's basically the need is different, right? I mean, maybe they want someone that's a good worker, but it's very different. That distinction of needing someone is very different. Needed means there's only one thing you do quietly, consistently, that makes people lean on you. Okay? I mean, it can be more than one thing, but definitely that one thing. Okay? Uh, it's not because you're loud or because you're chasing a title. It's because when things is, it's sort of when, how do I explain it? When things need to be done, they call you. Okay? And if you're gone, that costs them. Now, needed also means, especially with technology this day, can a machine do this cheaper, faster, and without complaining? If yes, you're not building a career, you're building a countdown, okay? A countdown to being replaced. So whatever you pick, okay? So again, people say follow your passion. I don't agree with that, okay? I think you should follow a passion where it's needed. Maybe that's a different story because there's no guarantee the outcome if you do something that you just want to do. So you need to get something where you're needed. Okay. Um, why? And you need to do something that you can tolerate, by the way. I'm not saying some job that you completely love, even though that would be a bonus. I'm saying take a job that where it's wanted, where you're sorry, that you're needed, excuse me, that you're needed, not wanted. Because someone might want you, but that might not be enough. But if someone needs you, that's a very strong, different story now, isn't it? Now, whatever you pick, make sure it requires human judgment, messy problem solving, reading a room, holding accountability when the data is incomplete, okay? Stuff that doesn't scale on a server. And listen, it again, it doesn't have to be your passion, but honestly, most dream jobs burn people out. You don't need to love it. You just can't hate it, okay? Because even the best work has its bad days, okay? The goal isn't euphoria, it's sustainability, okay? Pick something you can tolerate. Then get so good at that hard part of it that they quietly can't function without you. Now, quick reality check. Being needed can trap you. If you're only valuable for one narrow thing, you might get stuck in a role that outgrows you. So the play isn't to stay in that lane forever. It is to become needed first. Then use that leverage to grow, pivot, or set your own terms. But you can't skip the first step. So if you're trying to figure it out right now, ask yourself, what's one thing I could get good at? Something that solves a problem. Something a bot can't fake. Something I can stick with, even on the dull days. Now, don't chase the applause. Chase quiet indispensability, sustainability. The rest of it takes care of itself. Now, I think we need some examples here. So example jobs. So some of them might be a bit obvious to you, but anything in the medical field, for example, people are going to care about health all the time. Okay, they need people for health because we get sick, we need medication. So anything to do with the health industry, especially doctors. I'm not saying to become a doctor, but if it's something that you can tolerate, that you think that you'd be good at, then that's something you might want to consider. Um, Sometimes therapists. I mean, I know AI is sort of getting to the point of you can talk to it, but I mean, I still think you need to talk to real people. So I think those jobs will still be around. Um, you might think an accountant might get replaced, and that's possible. Excuse me. Um, but even an accountant can help with a lot of different business functions and be able to help interpret data, and maybe an AI can sort of, but I think you need that human touch still. Um, I think the skilled trades. Um, for example, an HVAC person can troubleshoot weird systems. I think electricians who can do wiring and plumbing, look at blueprints and be able to look at the blueprint and do that. Yes, I know robots will start being able to do this, but I think that's still quite a ways in the future. So skilled trades. I think still there will be business in like sales. I don't like sales at all. I'll be honest. But I think that'll still be around. Um, I think sometimes project coordinators and AI can't do everything you do. Still need that human touch. Okay. I still think IT type people and IT people could be. That's a big, huge range of things, but an IT person may be able to fix these robots, or I should say computer people. I don't know what you call them, but something along those fields. Um, Perhaps a machinist working in a CNC machine for aerospace parts, um, but nothing creative because you'll be gone really quickly. And robots would be able to do that, but someone needs to manage those robots. Okay. Um, I think what other roles, like a conflict mediator. You're not going to, two parties are not going to talk to a robot about their problems they're having, right? Um, I think education will be enhanced by AI, but I think you're still going to need that human touch, especially a special education professional. Um, and again, I'm talking about like technicians as well, like fixing that MRI. And yeah, you can get a robot to do that, but I think we're still a long ways from that happening. Um, look, I guess the key is to look for things that are stable that you won't be replaced with in the future. Okay, I'm not trying to scare anybody. Um, we don't want to do data entry because that could be easily automated. Basic service support for customers, that's already being replaced even now. SEO, blog writing, generic social posts, we already know that AI is all over the place with that. Um, Management roles like mid management with no specialized training, you're also in trouble for restructuring. Okay. So the goal is, the final thing, I'm going to say this one more time: pick any job you want. I don't care what you want to do, as long as it meets this one condition, that you are needed, not wanted, and you can't easily be replaced by AI or by robots. Now, that's it for today. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my lovely background where I am not. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, that kind of thing if you want. Take care.